right. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We're out here through the spirit of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. We're out here to wake up the people of Negro, Latino, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You make up the 12 tribes of Israel, and to also prophesy the downfall of America, which is known in the Bible as mystery, Babylon the Great. Thus says the Lord.
Right, America is known in the Bible as mystery, Babylon the Great, and is prophesied to be destroyed in the Third World's nuclear war. Thus saith the Lord. All right, and again, look at the tensions going on right now with America and Russia. You see both are going to bump heads, which they're bumping heads already. See what's going on in Syria? Right? The bumping heads with Russia and America, it has already begun. But that's prophesied in the Bible, right? And those two are going to go to war. Let's start off with the scripture we always start off with, Revelation 18:21. All right? But as we prophesy week in and week out, America is in the Bible. But it's not known as America. It is known as mystery, Babylon the Great. You understand? Because as in any mystery, you have to figure it out. You understand? So when you figure out this mystery Babylon, you realize it's America, right? And it's going to be destroyed in the Third World's nuclear war, right? Read what you got out. Revelation 18:21.
Okay. Revelations chapter 18 verse 21 reads, "And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all."
Exactly. Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon, right, America, be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. You understand? But the key word is violence, right? Because that's how America is going to go out in the Third World's nuclear war, with violence. All right? All right, give me Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Five. Yeah. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7.
All right. Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 verse 7. "Make no tarry to turn to the Lord."
Right, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, meaning don't put it off. Right, do not put it off. Make no tarrying to turn to the Most High. Read on.
"And put not off from day to day."
And don't put it off from day to day. Like people are talking about, right, their New Year's resolution. Right? Then, man, start what you're going to start right then and there. You don't got to put it off and wait. Right? You start it right then and there if you're serious about it. But I say that just to say this. Even though you create a New Year's resolution, the Most High God is nowhere in it. I guarantee in anybody's New Year's resolution, the Most High is nowhere in it. Nowhere in it. You understand? To show you how much y'all do care about the Most High.
Peace be with you. Happy New Year.
All right.
Okay, I know it's been a tough year.
All right.
360. Sorry, go ahead.
Read what you got out. Read that again.
All right, 5 and 7. Ecclesiasticus chapter 5 verse 7. "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord,
Read on.
and put not off from day to day."
Exactly. Again, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord. Don't keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Do it now. And as I was saying, everybody making New Year's resolution, but I guarantee that the Most High is nowhere in that New Year's resolution y'all are making. Nowhere in it. You understand? Y'all got everything else in it except Him. Y'all keep leaving Him out, which is the wrong thing to do. You're leaving out the main ingredients. You understand? But y'all should be doing that right now. Don't put it off. Right now. Read on now.
"For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in that security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance."
Exactly. Bottom line is don't put it off, because you don't know when the Most High is going to to the Most High. Pride. But at the end of the day, I guarantee y'all are going to feel it. And when y'all feel it, that's when you're going to want to turn to the Most High. That's how it always works. That's how it always works. Right? Everybody could hustling, making money, doing their thing, right? Until the day they get caught. The minute they get caught, all of a sudden, they want to turn a Christian. They want a Bible in their hand or in their pocket. Right? All of a sudden when they get caught. But that's how it's going to be. Right? That's how it's going to be for a lot of y'all. Right now, everything is still going for y'all. Everything is still all right, right? Until judgment is passed. Then look how quick you're going to run to the Most High. Again, don't let pride get in the way. Give me Proverbs 16 now. Proverbs 16. 8.
All right. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Right. Pride will go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. You understand? And guess what? This happens in history. This has been going on throughout history. On the macro sense of it, meaning when nations fall, right? When a nation collapses, the pride of that nation will go, right? Same thing with that individual. Come down to the micro of it, right? When an individual is in trouble, the pride is gone. Read that again now.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Exactly. Again, pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So right now, everybody is in their heaven, basically, right? Having fun, you're feeling good, right? And nobody could tell anybody here anything, right? Because they're not willing to submit themselves to the Most High. They're not willing to do it because why? Y'all are proud and prideful, right? But that pride will go before your destruction, and a haughty spirit will go before a fall. And we're going to prove it with the Bible. With the Bible of great nations it happened to, and great men who it happened to, right? Their pride flee from them when the Most High passed judgment on them. All right? Give me
Yes, sir.
Daniel, the 4th chapter.
Wow, man. Wow, man.
Daniel, the 4th chapter. Start at 28.
All right. Daniel chapter 4, verse 28. All this came upon King Nebuchadnezzar.
Right. Pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall, right? This happened to King Nebuchadnezzar. Right? Read on now.
At the end of 12 months, he walked in the palace of the kingdom of Babylon. The king spake and said, Is this great city Babylon? No, is this not the great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power, and for the honor of my majesty?
No, that's pride right there. Nebuchadnezzar said he did all these great things by his power, by his majesty, by his might. Right? He think he's the one doing everything. He's pulling the strings, right? Read on now.
While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven, saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken, the kingdom is departed from thee.
See, now his kingdom is going, right? And he's going, right? Read on.
And they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee, until thou know that the Most High ruleth the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whoever he will.
Right, the Most High God ruling the kingdom of men. Right, and he gives power to whosoever he will. He raises up who he wants to rule, what nation he wants to rule. The Most High God control that. Right, we don't know.
The same hour was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar, and he was driven from men, and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hairs grow like eagle's feathers, and his nails like birds' claws.
So you heard what the Most High said, right? Before he was proud, saying he built the kingdom by his majesty, by his power, by his might. Didn't give the Most High God the credit. So what's happening now? Judgment is being passed on him. He's being brought low. Right? We don't know.
And at the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up mine eyes unto heaven, and made understanding return unto me. And I blessed the Most High, and I praise and honor him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation.
So you see what Nebuchadnezzar had to do? He had to acknowledge the Most High God when the Most High brings judgment upon him. Right? But I'm saying, I'm bringing all that out to bring it to say this. America is in the same position. Right? America is no different from ancient Babylon. That's why it's called Mystery Babylon. Right? And the same thing is going to happen. America is going to fall in the same manner. Right? We don't know.
And all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing.
Read on. Exactly. Everything is nothing to the Most High. He do with anything, whatever he wants so, and whatever he wants to do. Right? Read on.
And he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven, and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand, or say unto him, what doest thou?
Right. Nobody can say anything about what the Most High do, because he is the true and living God, the most powerful, the Almighty. Right? And nobody say or do anything about what he does, what judgment he passed. Right? Read on, huh? Matter of fact, jump to verse 37.
37. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, whose works are true, and his ways judgment.
Right. See that? He had to acknowledge the Most High God. Right? The great King Nebuchadnezzar got humbled. Right? His pride went before his destruction, and his haughty spirit went before his fall. He had to acknowledge the true and living God, the God of the Israelites, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see that? As great as King Nebuchadnezzar thought he was, he had to acknowledge the supreme king. Right? And I said America is no different. Y'all are going to know there is a true and living God, the God of the Israelites. Y'all are going to know that. And y'all are going to get broken and humbled the same way he did. Alright? Finish it off, huh?
And those that walk in pride, he is able to abase.
Right, those who walk in pride, lifted up and arrogant, guess what? He's going to bring you down. He's going to make you a base. You understand? Humility is the key. And our people need to recognize that. Humility is the key. To be humble is the key. Right? For the meek shall inherit the kingdom of heaven. You understand that pride, BS? That's going out the window. Right? But the Most High's going to humble you. Right? He's going to humble you. Right? Give me Daniel the 5th chapter.